Hello, if you don't know me, I am Lulu and I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes in January of 2025. It was one of the hardest periods of my life to first go through the whole diagnosis, coming to terms with it, learning all these new things, accepting a new reality, accepting this might be for life, blah, blah, blah. And then it was also a really, really difficult time. You go through this thing called the honeymoon phase, which can last years for people. It lasted about a year for me. And then going through the transition from honeymoon phase to that's it basically. The honeymoon phase, you still produce some insulin naturally, whereas when that ends, it's basically you're on your own, it's all yours to manage. It's really hard to explain in simple terms if you don't really understand diabetes, but basically I felt like I had to go through 2 periods of my diagnosis, which was the initial diagnosis and then which was actually when the disease fully settled in and was fully affecting me. Both times was incredibly difficult to transition, and both times were during sort of second semester of second year and third year, so really, really important times at university for me. There's a lot of the content I make, YouTube videos and TikToks, they're really positive. Well, I'd like to think I'm quite positive on the most part, but I just wanted to make a video because I remember just feeling so alone, and it would have really helped me to kind of see someone go through a similar thing. Anyone who's got type 1 diabetes or any kind of chronic illness that they're struggling with, or if they're just struggling in general, but specifically type 1 diabetes, they could watch a video and sort of feel less alone, and it is really, really hard. So I filmed this video back in February during one of the busiest times of my life. I was directing a show, I was in a show, I was on the swim team, and there was loads of competitions for that, and then I was also writing my dissertation while studying for all my exams and just trying to get my degree. I was really umming and ahhing about posting it because it's obviously quite a vulnerable post, but it just honestly, I decided to post it in the end because it came down to me feeling alone in my diagnosis and then wanting to maybe, even if one person can watch it and feel less alone, if you're watching and you don't have diabetes, you don't have a chronic illness, try and help bring awareness, and people who don't understand what's going on, they can sort of watch it and kind of understand. People close to me can maybe have a bit of an insight into what it can be like in the really tough times, because I know one of the worst parts of it is just feeling alone and feeling like no one understands. Okay, sorry if this looks a little bit different. I had to change SD cards. In this video, it was really hard for me to watch back and edit because it was a really, really difficult time for me. Luckily, I got through it with the help of my friends and family, but I just found out today that I got a first in my degree, and I was literally over the moon. I really did not think I was gonna get a first. I went into uni wanting a first, but then sort of with my diagnosis and with everything going on, I kind of came to terms with the fact I was probably gonna get a 2-1, seeing how difficult it was for me to manage everything. There were weeks where I could barely get out of bed during deadline season, so it was emotional for me and my family. Although this video is incredibly sad, negative, somber, because I wanted to sort of share more of that side of what it's like dealing with a condition, because as much as I'm really positive about it and I know I can achieve anything, it is really, really hard. A lot of the time, people that even know me quite well would never know how badly I'm struggling with it. So if you know someone that struggles with it, just please give them extra love. We'll give everyone extra love, but because you never know what someone's struggling with. I just wanted to sort of say as well, you can do it, and I know it makes life a little bit harder, but you can still literally achieve everything because you are so strong to even get out of bed every day and deal with something like this that other people don't have to deal with. You are so incredibly strong, and as negative as this video is, as much as I was drowning in all my uni work, I did it, and you can do it. I just hope even though it's negative, your takeaway from the video is positive. I don't know, we'll see. If you are watching this as someone that knows me or someone that knows anyone with any kind of chronic illness and you're wondering sort of how you can help, the best thing to do is ask the person, hey, I know you struggle with this, how can I help? How could I better support you as a friend, as a family member, blah blah blah, XYZ. But in general, just from my experience, just do as much as you can to learn about it. Don't offer them advice. For diabetics specifically, gestures that I really, really appreciate that people have done is carrying snacks on them, or taking some time to learn a little bit more about it. Yeah, just make an effort to learn something about it because there's so many misconceptions. There's also lots of charities that are looking to cures and stuff, please just like enjoy the video. Just remember that you can still achieve anything. Please don't let your like diagnosis be a death sentence. And I've only been like dealing with it not even 2 years. Like if you're watching this and you need someone to talk to, like you can reach out to me. Yeah, I can understand how lonely it feels. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy me crying my eyes out over how overwhelmed I was. I hope you can watch this and realise that I was in that place in February, but it's now July and I successfully directed the show, successfully performed in the show, got a first in my degree. Yeah, I had a great time. This week was really tough. I had a great time on the swim team as well, but I'm waffling now, so just, yeah, enjoy the video. Hello everybody. I was like, oh, I'm not doing anything productive tomorrow. Like, well, I'm doing uni work and I'm going to the gym, but I was like, I don't need to have a jam-packed day to vlog. I can just be real. And like the harsh reality of my life is that I'm chronically unwell, and like it was a massive smackdown for someone that was like obsessed with like chasing every goal. And I'm living with a chronic illness, and there's probably so many people out there living with, whether it's a chronic illness that affects them physically, chronic illness that affects them mentally. I like every day I wake up and it's something different. Like I could need loads of insulin, or I could need absolutely none at all. Obviously it's nice to have some days where I don't have any insulin, and I'm sure some like diabetics that have had it for years would love to have a day with no insulin, so obviously I'm grateful for that, but it's been really hard. I hate being a victim. I'm like so embarrassed. I'm like crying on camera right now. It's just hard mentally because I like haven't been to the gym since, like, I technically like went to the gym today. I led like a PT session for my swim squad. I used to be so go go go, and it's just really hard when my mind wants to be go 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 but my body won't let me. I'm trying, and yeah, I think this is what like this video, if I ever post it, will be about slowing down and looking after yourself, and just like the point of life is to be as well mentally and physically as you possibly can. And I'm ill. I'm chronically ill, but I also have a cold right now, and I've got a presentation this week that I'm very anxious about. So I'm not doing well, but nobody knows I'm not doing well. But I don't know like if they need to know. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll let someone know. But Wednesday I've got a presentation that I've worked really, really, really hard on. I've worked incredibly hard on it, and I'm so proud of myself. And I'm really nervous for it because I don't want to let myself down in the final hurdles by messing up. But you know what, I've done my absolute best, and I'm always going to do my absolute best. And if I don't get the mark I think I deserve, then I can't control that. All I can control is that I've done my absolute best. Yeah, I just want to document my life, but this is what it's like. This is not me being a victim. This is hopefully making people feel seen who are struggling with absolutely anything, whether it's a chronic illness or just anything that makes them feel slightly hard done by in life. Even though this is never going to go away, it's my life. This is my life. I can still achieve absolutely everything I want to and more. Right, good night. Don't be so hard on yourself, but discipline is self-love. Update, I've just sobbed for 20 minutes along the South Bank because I don't feel well, obviously. A cold for me is very different to a cold like for someone else. I just feel really alone, and it's not because my friends aren't supportive. It's a lot of situations like people go through are made a lot better by like support and like knowing other people that have been through similar things or like got through similar things, but I don't really know anybody or have anybody close to me like that has any idea. Yeah, that's my update. I just feel really sick, and I just feel really low because I've like got so much stuff to do. The world doesn't wait for me, so but yeah, hopefully next time I speak to you I'll be in a better mood. I probably, like I said yesterday, won't post this. So I've had my presentation and I got asked such bad questions that I cried. I nearly cried, stood up there. Like, everyone in my lecture could tell I was gonna cry. Like, it was embarrassing because I'm not embarrassed. There's absolutely nothing to be embarrassed about. Because I got like 5 hours of sleep, so I couldn't sleep because of my cough and just because of my blood sugar. My blood sugar's been so high. The honeymoon phase is dwindling and dwindling, like, so that's today. And this is yesterday. I'm taking double the amount of insulin that I was taking 3 days ago because of my cold. But I've not really been this sick since my diagnosis, so it's all new stuff. But yeah, I'm really, really proud of myself, how I did in my presentation. Even though the questions weren't the best, I'm really proud of myself for doing it, and I'm so happy it's over. Look at my skin as well. Just you can tell she's burnt out. But I've like got the worst headache and a blocked nose. So I'm gonna have a nap and just like chill. But this vlog, if I ever post it, it's all about being real, about my mental health and about my skin. I'm feeling positive. I'm extremely drained, and obviously I feel hard done by, but I'm trying not to think like that. I'm really excited to see my friends later. I'm really excited for Bucks at the weekend, and called my mum and I called them and they were really supportive. So I'm feeling okay overall. I just need to really rest, and it's really hurting my soul that I've had to take the whole week off of the gym. Yeah, I'm feeling quite positive overall, but I feel awful physically, and I know I'm strong enough to do anything I set my mind to, so. But yeah, see ya. Doing today?
We're seeing Bappa. Beauty and the Beast.
Hi, I'm here to see Beauty and the Beast. It's not a song.
I fucking loved it!
Beauty and the Beast.
Oh my god, why did he say they'll make out with your children?
And they'll make out with your children.
Grab as many booties as you can.
Did you guys see Karen?
Karen with a hanger!
I can see Lucy with a spoon. She's going to do this.
Good evening. Guys, it's not going well. Like, I've really struggled this week. I've really, really, really struggled this week. Like, oh my god, I can't even put it into words, like, how many times I've cried. And I'm not really a big crier. My blood sugar has just been impossible to control. But if you like know me, I'm judgy and I'm bitchy. But like when it comes to my own life and my own outlook on life, I would like to say I'm extremely positive. I believe like everything happens for a reason, and I'm gonna do my insulin because it won't come down. I've just been under such immense stress because of some difficult people. It's been so tough. Like, I don't know what else to say about it. But like, I'm really good normally about like journaling and dealing with all my emotions. But I'm just so tired, and I'm trying to get little bits of work done here and there. But I'm gonna try and say some like positive things about the day. I saw my dad for lunch, which was so lovely. Got to have a little laugh with my flatmate at the end of the day. But yeah, I'm headed to Bucks tomorrow, which I was so excited for, but I'm worried about now because I've obviously been feeling so bad. But yeah, just a reminder, no matter how hard it is, no matter how much you're struggling, you can do it. Everything happens for a reason. Don't understand for what reason this has happened to me, but I can still live a really happy life, and I will, because I said I can and I will. So it's just hard to stay positive. But yeah, I hope this video can make other newly diagnosed or just people with type 1 feel seen. Oh, she's gone back up again. Keep going. So grateful for my loved ones. Okay guys. Oh, If you think it can't get worse, it can get worse. So I'm having a lot of personal issues right now. So I've been in bed all day. It's now Tuesday. This vlog is like spanning over more than a week. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna post this. I've kind of just been speaking about the negative on this vlog. So I'm gonna try and, I'm basically giving myself today to relax. I just made my bed and it's 4 p.m. So I woke up at like 8:30 and then I had a meeting about my disc and then I went back to sleep at like 11. I'm gonna take myself off to the cinema. I'm gonna go see Wuthering Heights. I absolutely love the cinema and I absolutely love a solo date. But yeah, I don't have a car, so I'm gonna get the train. But I'm gonna try vlog that for you and just show kind of what I do to get back on track without pushing myself. There's no such thing as falling off track because everyone's on the track they're meant to be on, but you know what I mean, like get out of this hole I'm in, because as much as the stuff that's been happening has been really horrible and unfair, etc., it's happening and life goes on, so we're rolling with the punches.